Oh, boy. You were strong enough to take down my prize team of Pokemon. The Mind Badge. I think I can officially say I think our dreams of completing this week are done. Jason changed his username so I can't time him out. Oh, really? Okay. Well, if Jason shows up, we'll ban him for a week. Thanks for trying, Evo. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. Flash Cannon? Fuck that move, dude. Fuck that move. So Flash Cannon, Prit, is what happened to kill Snoo? Oh, boy. If you got froze, it was over, in my opinion. I didn't even remember you could get frozen. I took a shower, come back to Jason dying. Snoo as well? Yes. Losing an Intimidate is so devastating. It's true. We lost an Intimidate. We lost our highest level Pokemon who had our most time investment in Jason. We lost, you know, a big part of our resistance like team. Steelix couldn't do anything. That's the Mind Badge. Good going. Logan, you're the last person I want to see right now. Ryan, come with me to the library. Suck my dick, Logan. Leave me alone. Okay, I do have to scavenge on your dead bodies and take your items. I am super sorry about that. Two good items, though. We're going to give Shell Bell to Mona. Also, we're going to use Rare Candy on Mona right now because I made a promise. I made a deal with God in the last moment. Before things went bad, I made a deal with God. So we're going to use both Rare Candies on Mona right this second. I recognize this could be a really dumb decision. These Rare Candies could be really valuable later on. On the other hand, I'm using them on Mona as a sign of my belief in Mona, as a sign of my all eggs in one basket on Mona. Mona is now level 41. Thank you for your service, Mona. It all comes down to you. My friend called and I come back to 2 fallen brethren. Mona, you're lucky you're alive. Yeah, 2 fallen brethren for sure, and also somehow you're alive. That was such a waste. I don't even care. We need a small bump in speed or a bump in. I know. Objectively, it's a waste and not the like min-maxy move, but like, it's a metaphor. You put the killing thing between your teeth, but you don't give the power to kill you. The foe is bitten with viciously sharp fang. Wait. We're learning. We're learning. I misclicked, but we forgot bite. That's okay. Hydro Pump is perfect. That's fine. That's fine. I misclicked. I need to take a breath. I need to take a walk. Fuck. At least we didn't take our dragon move. That honestly might have been the move I picked anyways. That probably would have been the move I picked anyways. And maybe you would have picked something different, but that's okay. That's the bad decision I would have made either way. Wouldn't it be a big bummer, Snoo says, if one of the remaining gyms was electric type now that Mona is the last living leveled up Pokemon? Goodbye, Snoo. Goodbye, Jason. You barely had time to evolve before you killed it. Cue that sound. About getting a promotion. You've been promoted. Bro needs to recognize that there are options besides healing and attacking. Bro needs to learn how to spell. We're going to take Cal as our new potential electric killer. I don't know. We'll take Cal, I guess. We need to think. We need to think. We need to think. You've been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Okay. It's time to think about the team. Time to think about the team. So right now I have Gyarados, who is weak to both electric and rock. And maybe some other things. I have no idea. Ruthe is level 19, bug and flying. I'm going to ask a couple front seat questions here to try and get some information. Can you teach fly to Ruthe? Does anyone know? Front seat question, yes or no? Llama says I'm not going to be on the team probably for my level alone. Here's the good news, Llamas. At this point, the level consideration is kind of out the window. We have to rebuild a team from the scratch up in terms of like typing and all that jazz. I'm reading Ruthie kind of like Roxanne, Ruthe, you don't gotta put on a red light. Roxanne. Ruthie cannot learn fly. I don't know that anybody can fucking learn fly. Uh-oh. God, I wish I knew what was good against what. Ghost is ineffective against normal. Normal's ineffective against Ghost. Ghost is good versus, like, fighting. Burrito Salad is rock ground. Which I believe so is fucking... I wonder how I think Onyx evolves with an item. I could be wrong about that. By the way, Cal, your sexy stats, by the way? Oh, Evo, you read my mind. Bruh, how did you survive other Pokemon games with this knowledge? Ikelos, let me explain to you how I survived earlier Pokemon games with this knowledge. In Pokemon level Yellow, you make your Charizard level 90 and nobody can fucking touch you. You just level him. You just level him and nobody can touch you. Now it's all complex with like typing and stab and special and physical and fucking... Onyx evolves with an item during a trade. Fuck! Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Cal the Revelator is impish in bed and scatters things often. I don't know what that means. Got sturdy, which we talked about forever ago. Since you can't evolve Onyx, he's pretty much worthless. He has one of the lowest attack stats out of all of them. Okay, great news. Cal, you have been demoted. You've been demoted. You are one of my... whatever the opposite of elite employees is. Cal, you're very safe to not get banned for a very long time. Burrito, bad news. You're in the game. How does Rhydon evolve? Geodude? Or front seat question for anybody. How does Rhydon evolve? And by that I mean Rhyhorn, sorry. Just level up? Fuck yeah. Wait, somebody said trade? Level then trade? Wait, is Rhyperior in this Is Rhyperior in this game? In Gen 4? I forgot about Rhyperior. So it's level to get to Rhyhorn, trade to get to Rhyperior. Okay. I know we're killing time here. It's nearly 2 o'clock, but truly at this point we have to go back to the drawing board. Like we got to train new Pokemon. We got to. Oh boy. Okay. So with what we sorry, that was my sound. With what we have now, Ralts. Can somebody remind me if Ralts' evolutions are all levels or if they are... When's your last save? Right now. Thank you for the reminder. Are all of them levels or what happens there? Poison fighting. I wish I knew shit about... Fighting is good versus electric. Blade takes an item? Fuck. Okay, so Gardevoir is just level. I mean, it's kind of funny, honestly. Fuck it, we'll roll with this for now. We're gonna see very quickly. Tony? Tony's in a meeting. Snuffles? Fighting is not super effective against electric. Well, what am I even playing this Pokemon TCG Pocket game for? Okay, in that case, never mind. Don't tell Tony shit. Tony didn't see anything. Tony has been free. No. Zip it. Fighting is... Guys, I take it back. Take backsies. Tony's not super effective against electric. Deposit, not withdraw. Deposit. Tony. Ground is super effective against electric's only weakness is ground. Okay, that's perfect. Rhydon will Distic will eventually be our electric killer. Ralts, I think, is the other thing I'm considering leveling up. But I think for now, if I take Gyarados and Rhydon, I feel relatively okay with that. And then we will potentially work on leveling up Haster. And then we need to pick one more Pokemon to just put in our party, basically. Okay, not to do this, but weren't we talking about earlier how Llamas becomes Steel type? Bronzor to Bronzong becomes Steel type. Move Pokemon is the way to change your team, by the way. I know, but Steel Psychic. Does it keep Psychic? Full immunity to ground type moves. We have like kind of double Psychic if we pull that off. Okay, Llamas, unfortunately you're going back. Bro, read that shit? What am I reading? Bro, read what? Brother, read what? What would you like me to read, Evo? Llamas, unfortunately, you're kind of covered by Ralts right now. Does it become Steel? Okay. In my defense, I couldn't remember what type Llamas already was. And I asked the question before I checked. So it's not that I needed to read that shit. I just needed to remember that shit, which is kind of like read that shit, but different. Who is our 6th Pokemon going to be? We have Water. We have Ground for Electric. We have Psychic with Ralts. Do I want Bug Flying? I kind of fucking hate Bug. Do we take Electric? Good v water? I don't know. Oh, Cynthia's in this game. Cynthia's in this game. Hold up. Cynthia's in this game. Cynthia's in this game. Cynthia must be an Elite Four member. I think Cynthia is Dragon, though. I'm like 99% sure that Cynthia is Dragon. Which I don't know if that helps at all. I might take Sekhmet just so I can teach it to fly, and then it can be my replacement Jason for now. Rage bait? Exclamation, retain that? That's so funny. I'll kick her ass for you, I promise. Okay, we take Sekhmet for now for 2 seconds to teach it fly. For what it's worth, my sources are so upset. Listen, if I'm wrong about Cynthia being Dragon, we'll figure it out when we get there. I don't want to front seat too much because I think it's more entertaining for me and frankly more rage baiting for you in a good way, not in a way that I'm trying to piss you off, but in a way that is hopefully entertaining. I'm fucking frazzled. I lost my 2 rocks today after losing my 2 rocks on Tuesday or Monday or whatever days it was. And also I lost Geodude, who is kind of a rock. You know? All right, I've made my decisions. We're gonna roll with it for now. Oh wait, I can teach it to Bob Gob. What do you mean you lost your 2 rocks? You got me and Cal? Right, but Geodude says Cal's a piece of shit, so... Okay, Sekhmet. And then in that case, you actually have basically no purpose for being in our party, and you will probably eventually be kicked. I am so sorry. Okay, this is bad. We've beaten the gym, and we walked out with less power than we had before we beat the gym. We're weaker than we've been all day. We have to find a good place to train and, like, stat. Did you already have the badge? I think Tony's in a meeting. Evo says at the end of this, you should definitely craft a type chart and we can compare it to the actual type chart at the end of the game. I really like that idea. Maybe before tomorrow, I can try and come up with a type chart of what I've learned so far. All right, Logan wants to go into the library. Ninja Mega Man, thanks for the follow. We're going to keep it rolling, but it sounds like we're probably going to end up having to come back next week for more Pokemon Week. That's okay. I still want to see if I can get all 8 badges this week. You want a list of types, or are you going to go based on what you remember? Probably based on what I remember. Rowan's here. You may have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. Was it not now or never? Yeah, but like my daughter's going to need picked up from daycare tomorrow at the end of stream. So I can't go until like 9 p.m. Elle will be sitting there at daycare being like, where are my parents? I thought I was supposed to go home tonight. It is now or never. It is now or never. Maybe we can do it. There's no fucking way we can do it. I'm supposed to go to Lake Valor? Uh-oh. Oh, I need to take a deep breath. Sorry, Overlord. The Pokemon need me. I was going to start speaking full sentences just to wonder why she's still at daycare. Exactly. Okay. I don't want to move the goalpost, but we can still get 8 badges this week. And also, maybe, if we get all badges, we can also just beat the Elite Four. Huge explosion at Lake Valor. It's probably about time to get a legendary Pokemon, right? You're going to Lake Verity. I'm going to Lake Valor. Okay, time to figure out where that is. Is that the right badge, chat? Looks like it. Hi, Tony. How's it going? Okay. I think it's at the top. Is the legendary the exception to the first encounter rule of a new area? I hope so. That's a great question. I don't even know if it's in the same area. Is it up here? That's Acuity Lakefront. Verity is probably the one very close. There's 3 lakes. There's Valor. Okay, so we need to fly to Pastoria. Static encounters are always allowed in, at least in most Nuzlocks. Nice. Called static encounters. Okay. So, I'm a little nervous if I walk into this that we'll just all die. This is the cafe. I think this is a good place to train. This is not the cafe. Was this the cafe? Wait, we can probably... Is this a safari, basically? I can maybe catch a Pokemon here. You haven't been to the safari? No! Yes, this is my first safari game. Okay. Chat. Time for a new encounter. I'm a little nervous I'm going to miss something because in safaris you can't, as far as I remember, you can't battle. You just have to like... Is there no safari in Emerald? Sorry, in Ruby, because there is an Emerald. No, I mean, I've never been to the safari in this game. I've been to the safari in other games. I got stuck in the thing. That's a fucking bug. Skorupi is our Pokemon. What is bait? I think what this tends to do is it like distract. What does bait do, chat? Front seat question. I thought it distracted them so that you could catch them. I thought that was the key. Bait makes it harder to catch but less likely to flee. Cut the VOD, by the way. I blinked. What happened? I don't know. It's all a blur. I went to catch a Pokemon. The Pokemon left. I fucked up, I think. Okay, there's supposedly a cafe here, but I don't really... I think it's up. I think it's over here, then up. When we get back to the city. I don't know that we're even going to get a chance to get there, because I think this is the lake. Where the fuck is this cafe at? This is it. Okay. Rocks make them more like... Sorry. Bait makes them harder to catch, but less likely to flee. And so in a way, I kind of made the right move. I baited. And then they still fled. So I kind of did the right thing. On complete accident. All right, time for double... Oh, no. Double battles? I don't have... I did put burrito salad into second. Okay, good. I didn't think about the fact that these would be double battles. Rhyhorn v. Rhyhorn. We get Intimidate. What a masturbator you are. Absolutely. I don't have Twister. Finneon is water. Rhyhorn is rock, ground. So Surf probably hits both. And kills Rhyhorn. Or at least gets close. Did that just say that it also hits burrito salad? What if we switch burrito salad out? Now I'm nervous. I've been nervous the whole fucking time. What if we switch out for segment? Let's just be safe here. A double battle, but we only have one Pokemon, basically. You've got to be kidding me. Don't make me take another Pokemon out. What's happening? What's going on? I killed my own fucking Pokemon. What's going on? I'm so lucky I took burrito salad out, honestly. I'm so sorry, Segment, but you know. I mean, it would have been super effective against you, I'm pretty sure. Let's just Dragon Rage here. I'm so sorry, Segment. I at least had the wherewithal to switch, but I didn't think about the fact that Surf would also... I didn't know, frankly, that it hit your partner too. Fuck. Oh, at least I had a chance to smell the grass. You did get out for a second. That's true. And the good news is you were probably about to be... This is not good news. I'm sorry that I said it that way. You were probably about to be replaced by the legendary as long as I caught it either way. I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm so sorry. This is the first gen where it hits your partner. I was like, I swear to God, Surf didn't do that in Ruby. This is the first gen where it hits your partner. That's the way they make this game a little bit less broken. Goodbye, Sekhmet. Maybe it's time to... Maybe it's time to go back to Professor Rowan and tell him you're giving up. Maybe you can keep some people alive this way. Carly says, I was trying to tell you, but you did it before I could hit send. Okay, so here's what we got to do. We actually need to go heal. We actually just need to XP share a shit ton. I can't progress the game right now. We need to XP share a shit ton to get this Pokemon up a little bit. Burrito Salad up a little bit. And we basically can't battle them together. That sucks, dude. We can't use Surf anyways if we do. Yikes. Segment says that was a fulfilling life of service. Man, I didn't even learn to fly. You did. You flew exactly... Wait, never mind. No, you didn't. No, never mind. I taught it to Bob Gob. The graveyard is full. The graveyard is full. I forgot. I didn't even teach it to you. Segment. RIP, thank you for your service. I'm so sorry. Twist the knife, right? I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck, dude. Who else wants to die? I don't know that any of you guys want to come out when I'm using the move Surf. Fuck it. We'll keep 5 Pokemon in our inventory for now. Yes, it's an inventory. You saw that tactical fluke? I was like, I'll die for the cause. I appreciate your willingness to die for the cause, but my job is to keep you all alive as much as possible. All right, we're going to go do a little bit of training here. A little bit of EXP shared training just to get a couple levels before we pop over there. We could probably just use... we could probably just do double battles with Burrito Salad. On the other hand, I'm a little bit nervous that we would lose you and then I'd just be back to the fucking drawing board. Let's get you just a little bit of time invested in terms of some levels here. That's like 100 XP every time, which is so little, but we can do it pretty quickly. Not even going to bring your emotional support, D? Absolutely not. We're going to have a hell of a lot of clips after this playthrough, I'll tell you that much. If only you had redacted. Are you talking about a training method? Is that what the redacted means? How much does Hydro Pump do? Holy shit. Kinda, not really? Okay. I think I found a worm. Does anyone want to bite? Okay, let's go heal a little bit. Get your PP back up. Burrito Salad is level 24, nearly 25. There is a redacted for a training method too. Can I ask a question? Is it an item? Because for training... For training, I am a little bit nervous that we're going to have to spend a ton of time grinding. There's rare candies, which we've talked about, where you can like glitch stuff in. Can someone make an edit of all the death clips set to black and white with the "In the arms of an angel, fly away"? Burrito Salad has learned a new move. This is exactly what I was just saying. I feel like we need you to have an attack. Get rid of Scary Face. I don't like that move. In the arms of an angel. It's not an item. So it is a method. And that is not the daycare, huh? Now that you killed Chiteau, do you want to know a super random fact about Chiteau's attack? Absolutely. Not a method either. I have no idea what that even means. It's the only attack that uses the microphone of the DS. Wait, what? You have to speak into it? I saw that chatter. Is that what it was? Chatter? I saw chatter as like a special attack that it could do. Is that what you're talking about? We're going to have to get rid of Dragon Rage eventually. Right now, Surf is more effective against water Pokemon than Dragon Rage is. Oh. If chatter has no audio data, the chance of confusion is 1%. If it has recorded audio, it goes up to 11 or 31%, depending on the thing. Very interesting. Just a couple little... This is just some, like, comfort levels right now is what we're doing. Just a couple little comfort levels before we get into a legendary fight that kills me or makes me lose everything. Chateau got banned from online play because people recorded slurs. Why am I not surprised? Widening the gap between Mona and the rest of the team seems like a perfectly healthy idea. I'm using an EXP share, motherfucker. I'm trying to get Burrito Salad to a level where they don't get killed. I could bring them out against all these water Pokemon if you would prefer. I don't think you want Burrito Salad fighting all these water Pokemon, if I had to guess. I'm pretty sure Buizel would fuck him up. Live life on the edge? I've been doing it. So many people are in Ghost Chat now. And for every Pokemon that dies, there's a chance that I get played. Don't fight water Pokemon, you dingus. Do you want a training tip, location tip? Sure, let's do it. I feel like people have been sort of anxious to see what that would be about. And I'm kind of anxious to find out. Go for it. What is the training location tip? We might have to do a decent amount of training, so. Explore more of Iron Island. Okay. Iron Island is so scary. I guess right now that makes more sense than what we're doing. Even just the start of Iron Island makes more sense because right now we're fighting these like level 25 Pokemon. Okay. Let's do it. Go to your mom? Is that a real piece of advice? To go to my mom? I also can't tell if it's a roast or if it's actual advice. I agree completely. Okay, Iron Island. Look around a little bit. So we should be pretty effective against all of this stuff with Mona. Burrito Salad should get some good levels here from good 8. This is like 600 total XP. 300 of which will go to Burrito Salad. There you go. 306, 306. We're going to battle here. Apom is level 34. I don't know what type of Pokemon you are. Let's try Surf. I think maybe Fighting. There you go. Burrito's level 26. Floatzel we know is water. 36. It's kind of high. Can I try a Hydro Pump? See what happens. Should not be very powerful. Two Dragon Rages will do it, which is like guaranteed to do it. You got me down to 96 though. I think it's just like 30 HP for Crunch is what's happening. Oh, it's my defense falls every time, so that's why it's hurting more. Okay. Crunch lowers my defense. I did not remember that. Oh, chat, what do you guys got going on this weekend? What's your plans for the weekend? Anybody got anything exciting going on? Okay. Deep breaths. Do a little healing here. I do need to buy more heals at some point. I really need to. Tomorrow I get my certificate to top rope if I exam good. I saw your post on Discord about the climbing gym, Ikelos. It looked really tall. Really high. Air Plus Water show in Chicago? Is that like half of the band that sang September? There's an Air Plus Water show in Chicago. Protector? What's that? Boo. I thought that was a pretty good joke. Protective item of some sort. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, the Earth and Fire show is next weekend. It was. That's why I booed it. It's the 21st night of September. I had friends who got married on the 21st of September and included the played that song 100% as the first song at the reception. Yellow shard? Aren't shards just worth money? We'll find out. Don't answer that. Maybe I can turn them into that family that needs them or whatever for something. 21st night of September. Come on, I thought that was going to be a hidden item. Killer Cat says, I'm going to spend my weekend trying to get out of this white box that I'm in, stuck with a bunch of other people. My PC. Nerist is traveling to Alaska for a week. Extended plane rides this weekend. Holy shit. Headed to Alaska. Oh, Mona's confused. My anniversary is on the 10th night of September. The 10th night of... Doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Close. I get to check out Glacier National Park. Should be a great experience. Wait, does this go here first? Wait a second. They gave me strength. I don't think these are the movable boulders, but I probably should teach strength to somebody before I... Probably teach strength to Rhyhorn. I think I've done that before on an old generation. Yep. X Factor can also learn it, so we're just going to teach it to X Factor. Doing a coding crunch for my job. What kind of coding are you doing? What are you trying to code? 80 and 100. I don't like detect, and I don't think it particularly matters for right now. Okay. Yeah, you can't move those. Okay. This fast forward is kind of nice. I wish I had fast forward when I played like most of the other games. It's kind of also nice not to have it. Like I probably wouldn't want to use it on my free time because it kind of like you skip past a lot, and I have not read any dialogue, which is a real bummer, obviously. But for streaming, it's amazing. To be fair, if X Factor is seeing combat, things have gone very wrong. You're so right about that. If X Factor sees combat, things are bad. All right, you. Okay. Who told me to go to Iron Island? Tactical Fluke, was that you? It'll be fine. You're level 30 fucking 7. Hi, Blundigan. How's it going? Oh, boy. I don't have any ground types. Does rock still do damage to Raichu? Probably. We're level 27 here. Fucking, I don't know, dude. Oh, boy. I think I have to probably try this. Do we want to catch it? I can't catch it. This is a trainer, and also I've already caught my Pokemon for this area. Unfortunately. Not a lot of damage. Even a quick attack when you have 10 levels on me. It's fine. It's fine. This is actually fine. That was a critical. We might actually win this. Launching rocks at a rat. One more. Let's go. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It was never even bad. I'm great. How's your Pokedex going? My Pokedex is decent. My graveyard is even better. I keep killing Pokemon. I'm not trying to, but I keep killing Pokemon. And by that, I mean they keep dying. Yeah, how are you? How's life been? GG, Perito. Well played, Perito. We got to keep leveling you up. I feel like that was kind of... Carly says, does this hurt the rat? I feel like that fight was maybe scarier than... Maybe less scary than I thought, but still pretty scary. Does that make sense? I feel like if that Raichu, maybe they only had... doesn't Raichu learn Slam? I feel like Slam could have fucked me up. Maybe not, but they had 10 levels on me. You did kill the last one? That's true. I technically have now killed one of our Pokemon. That's true. Kind of. That's true. I did actually... I mean, technically still Gyarados did it, but I told Gyarados to do it, you know? I never told any of the other Pokemon to do it, so... Where does this go? Not even kinda for sure. Well, it's not like I held the knife, you know? I want to keep a little bit of... Oh, okay. I understand. It's an elevator. I want to keep a little bit of PP here. Oh, hello. It's you. Let's team up. The Pokemon seem to be restless down here. We're teaming up. Let me go this way first, real quick. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe we should have gone the other way. Maybe we should have gone the other way. Segmus is dying. You killed me, Ryan. You even used Mona for your dirty work. And now the silent treatment? Well, that's your trainer for you. Oh, segment. Preemptive 07's in the chat. Lock on? Okay, this could be rough again. Be real bad. This is the move that crit and killed... It's fine. Super effective, but did not do a lot of damage. Okay, so that's not very effective against the steel type. So I think rock must not be very effective against steel, and steel must be very effective against rock. We'll add that to the chart. Holy shit, I'm chatting with Amazon customer support right now. I accidentally typed 07 in the chat by mistake. Cassie, what did you type 07? What did you type 07 in response to? I gotta know. I feel like it still probably does the most damage, right? No, flash cannon is what fucked me up. Flash cannon, not magnet bomb. It was flash cannon. That they'll be resending me an item. Honestly, that's kind of an effective use of 07. We'll be sending you an item. Sounds good. 07. That's kind of amazing. I think we probably super potion this. Did they 07 back? Chat, you have my permission next time I am in a town that has a store to tell me to buy potions. You have my permission to front seat me on that, okay? Breach lowers my defense. Attack. Defense. Let's just hit him like 6 times here, see what happens. Fuck. Should I try something else? I feel like we're nearly there. That didn't do shit. Oh my god, this Magnemite is throwing. 2 screeches, then a lock on as they're on the... I missed! I'm throwing! Do we lose Burrito Salad right here? We may. Stomp. They screeched again! Is Stomp gonna be enough? It's still not enough. This Magnemite is throwing. Shout out. Shout out. You're not throwing those rocks. Shout out to this Magnemite for throwing. Let's go. There's another one? This is bad. I think we could lose here. Because my defense is lowered twice. What do I have that could go in? Nothing. Mona. I'm not risking Mona. I don't have enough to make this work. Guys, we could lose here. Ghost Chat, if you have advice, I think I could lose everything right now. If we switch out a Pokemon, we would have reset the defensive changes, which I think would make a huge difference. So I think I may try and reset. Let's do this. I'm going to probably switch out a Pokemon unless Stu tells me something different. I'm going to probably switch to Bobgob with the hope that I can reset Burrito Salad's defenses changes. Nothing I use is effective against Magnemite, but I also have relatively high defense, I think. Switch, then switch back. That's my thought, too. Bobgob? We'll see. That's going to kill you. You're level 6. That's gonna kill you. I mean, that was always going to do that. That was always going to happen. That's never not going to happen. Okay. Bobby, I want you to know that 1, I am sorry, and 2, I thank you for your sacrifice. If we make it out of here with Burrito Salad alive, they have you to thank for that death. I hate to so casually get you killed here, but it was you or someone else, and I picked someone else. Is that good? I don't know. Is that good? Is that a good apology? I don't think Magnemite has a physical attack move, so decreased defense shouldn't matter. Sources say don't pick Bobgob. Why the Why not Bobgob? Why? So does so little damage. Bob was friend. Did you sacrifice your flyer? I can always add another flyer. Ryan, what do you think? Because of the level 6? Level 6, level 17? Ralts has potential. That's why I didn't change to Ralts. It's not that Bob Gob doesn't have potential, but Ralts has potential 100%. Meditite is also a good Pokemon. Bob Gob's level 6, but these two have like potential to be a part of our eventual team. That's why I think. I picked Bob Gob because it was the Pokemon with the least potential. Crobat is OPAF. Don't you have to trade to get Crobat? Do you not? I don't know. I've never played with Crobat. I have Golbat. Do you have to trade to get Crobat? Sources say you should have used Mona against a Magnemite and lose my whole fucking team? If they Thunder Shock, I die, right? 30, I mean, probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the expert. That's for fucking sure. Crobat evolves from friendship. Here's my question for Ghost Chat. Fury Attack versus Stomp. Is there a better one? For this situation? Sources could always be wrong. It's true. It's true. I mean, I've been hearing from people. I heard from Speeds that Meditite is great, and I heard from a lot of people that Ralts is great. So I'm like, to me, they're both potential final team members, you know? Tony. Chat, if I make the ghost chat any smaller, can you guys still read it? Say like that. Somebody type something in ghost chat. The fuck is this? Why are all of the why is Pikachu holding a gun to me? You ain't escaping, Carly. Get him. Get him. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, I think I have to heal here and then probably like stomp it out. I can switch to Mona if you guys don't think she'll die, but that should be a card. We're in a rock and a hard place, dude. We are in a rock and a hard place. Everything is higher level than we are. 1585, 65. May mark the target flinch. I think we probably stomp, hope for flinch, right? It's so not effective, though. Reach to lower defense. It's once. Also harshly fell. 2. Screech again. Okay, we could switch to Mona this time. I'm so nervous I'm going to lose everything if I do. Mona is my everything. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to switch to Mona. Intimidate always helps. That's true. That's true that Intimidate always helps. Magnet Bomb is not an electric type. Do I go first here is the real question. Dragon Rage wins us this fight for sure. We've got the speed. Yeah, sometimes you got to do a little flip of the coin. See what happens. Okay. All right, we're back in business. We're back in business. We're back in business. We're absolutely back in business. Snuffles? I don't know, man. I am a mess of doubt right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. I doubt every single decision that I make at this point. I'm a mess. I have no idea what the right call is. I've never known what the right call is. I'm scared. I'm scared shitless. Oh, boy. Worker Noel took longer than the last gym battle. Let's go the other way and use our friend to get higher levels for... Sekman, I don't know what the French means. And I don't know how to... I would ask you to translate it for me, but I also am scared that it's stuff that I don't know what it means. All right, let's go with Riley. Fight some people, get some XP. A soul forever. On the ground forever. Woo! When did my inner monologue start streaming? Okay, there's 4 of them. 5 of them? There's 4 of them. Intimidate. You use a Lucario. Surf will hit all of them. I should Hydro Pump Graveler, probably. If I kill Riley's Pokemon, I wonder if she just heals it. Probably. We don't necessarily need to find out. Maybe I'll hit Nose Pass, you hit the other one. Never mind, you already attacked it. Burrito's level 28. Everything is fine here. They have a Steelix. I am kind of low on PP. Steelix used a dragon move against me, I'm pretty sure. My ice is really not effective. You can safely kill Lucario who gets fully healed after each battle. Surf away. Thank God for that. Can't decide if I should give unrequested advice or watch him suffer and misinterpret things. I think that's the vibe of Ghost Chat. Where'd Lucario come from? This is a trainer who's helping me. This is a person who's helping me, thank God. Unfortunately, it's not my Lucario. I would love to have a Lucario. Brother, I only left for an hour. So many people are dead. It's true. It's true. There's so many items. Magnet, that's got to be a item that helps with a specific... Powers up electric type moves. Okay. Riley just did a little bit of necromancy. Okay, we start... Ooh, electric? Boogie woogie woogie? It's electric? Okay, well, let's not speed here. Let's not speed here. Ghost Chat seemed to think that a level 34 Magnemite was not the end of my fucking world. I'm a little concerned. Ryan, when you started this week, did you imagine it going this poorly? Honest to God, Carly, no. I thought we would maybe, if we got lucky, have a little bit of fun where there'd be some close calls, and we'd probably lose a couple people. But... Perfect. But no, I did not really think so. If you kill Lucario, fight becomes 2v1 because Lucario can't get replaced. Okay. So we gotta, if we kill him, we gotta do it slowly and at the end. Life comes at you fast? Yeah, like a fucking freight train. I think we're just going to overpower these people. Lucario's very weak here. So I would kill them if I think here we... Wait. Did she refill my PP? First off, actually, hold up. I don't know Riley's pronouns. Did Riley refill my PP? Front seat question? They must have. What happened? Yes, he did. The refill is why I suggested here to train. I understand, because if you travel with Riley, that's the necromancy part of it. I thought it was the necromancy meant they would bring Lucario back to death, or back from the dead. We surf here to kill Machoke, hurt Graveler. Probably, right? This is a, like, interesting way to train. It's, like, kind of risky, kind of not, because I have a friend. The friend can die, but if the friend dies, it's 1v2. Great XP, though. Okay, this is very interesting. Very interesting. This is a very interesting training method. Riley's a guy. Yes, he did. He auto-heals you after each fight. To completely full? I mean, fuck, dude. That's awesome. Okay. In that case, let's go crazy. Are there also wild Pokemon? I feel like there should be. It does not appear so, though, because that'd be 1v2. Riley's rich? Hell yeah, Riley. Let's go. The same happened in Eterna Forest. That's true with Cheryl. I remember her name. I forgot that Cheryl healed me, though. Lopunny and Quagsire. All right. Also, what was Cheryl's Pokemon that she used during the fight? I felt like that was a healing Pokemon. I might have been wrong. Let's use Hydro Pump on Lopunny. Chansey, it was a healing Pokemon. Dude, what is wrong with you? What do you mean? How do you remember her name but forget every type? Cheryl is my mother-in-law's name. Absolutely no way I'm going to forget that name. That's one of the most important names in the world to me. If I forget that one, I'm in trouble. Yeah. And I did remember it was a healing Pokemon. It was a Chansey. Okay. Hopefully they attack Lucario. Mona could get to level like 50 doing this. I wish we could just fight people all day.